Hello again, how's it going, guys? Well, it's time for me to plant my main crop of potatoes. It was snowing a minute ago. I don't know where that came from. Well, yeah, it came from the sky, but I have no idea why it just snowed. It's about 6 or 7 degrees. I was just about to take my top off. Anyway, let's crack on. I don't bother with anything fancy like digging trenches and hilling or earthing up the potatoes. I just take my dibber, plop a few holes into the bed and drop the potatoes into the holes. It's pretty simple and it seems to work. Alright, so I'm growing a couple of different types of potato. These ones are called Yukon Gold, and I'm not sure they're a main crop potato. I think there might be a mid-season potato. And I'm also growing a type called Northern Red. Now these are very, very popular potatoes to grow in British Columbia. I've just counted 33 holes, and so what I'll probably do is I'll sow maybe 15 of the Yukon Golds, and that'll leave what, 18 for the Northern Reds. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's get planting. One of the last things I want to do is throw a few objects on top of the bed. That should keep the local wildlife off of it until the leaves start to show through. I have half a dozen or so potatoes left over, and I'll put these into pots. I'm really upset with myself and the way that I stored my potatoes over the winter. I put them in these bags, put them in the garage, and I thought it'd be cold enough over there, but we have had a mild winter. Not only that, I did put some grow lights in the garage to grow my microgreens, and as a result the potatoes started sprouting and I went looking for the light, and a lot of them are kind of looking like this. And there are some that they're just beyond saving. Now, my potato guru, Deb Garnet from Edmonton, I think she is to Canada what Dan at Allotment Diary is to the UK. She really is our potato god, and she was here at this very table last August, and she told me that she keeps all her potatoes in the fridge over winter. But did I listen? No. And so I think the best I can hope for, I've got to plant them, because a lot of these are types that are very rare to this area. It's not like I can go down the shop and buy these. So I've got to try and grow them, and if I can get back what I put into it, I think I'll be happy. And I'll store them properly this winter and we'll go again next year. But for now, yeah, I'm pretty choked. I did save some very small sarpomeras from last year, and I mean really small. As you can see, they're about the size of your thumbnail. Now these are about the size of the ones that survived the journey from the UK when they were originally sent to me from Adam at Allotment Grow. And I passed some on to Deb Garnet, talking of Deb Garnet, a couple of years ago. And what she likes to do is she traces around the outside of the potato and puts a big sign on it saying actual size. But what I think I'm going to do with these is I'll probably drop them into a pot like this just to see if they go, and if they do, I'll transfer them into a bigger pot. And you know, there's a couple of channels that are well worth a visit. Deb Garnet and Adam at Allotment Grow. Now I think most of the people that are subscribed to me are also subscribed to Adam, but it doesn't matter. I'll leave a link to their channels below. Pop across, say hello, tell them that I sent you. A couple of days ago I sown these budget seeds. These are annual flowers. I grow them every year and they work out to be about 3 packs for a Canadian dollar. Now this year I decided to sow them in pretty much the same way as I do my microgreens. I sow them onto trays. I stack the trays, I put a couple of weights on top, took them into a dark basement, and I've left them there for 2 days at regular room temperature. Now in just 2 days we can see that we have germination. These are poppies. I believe that these are asters. And here we have, this is morning glory. These are zinnias. The reason that I like to germinate some seeds in this way is because germination happens very quickly and it makes for some really strong plants. These are alyssum. I would suggest that if you have any problems germinating seed, be it whatever, that you give this method a go. Sow the seed, put a weight on top of it, and find a dark corner of the house. 1, you have absolutely nothing to lose, and 2, you might be amazed with the result. Now, I'm not going to stack these back up again. I'm just going to put a cover over them and leave them to grow away. Many years ago, when I first started growing a few vegetables, I started out by using the square foot gardening method. I think I had 12 1-foot cells and it turned out pretty good. Now over the years I've built more and more beds and have gotten away from the practice of square foot gardening, but I do know for a fact that by using this method you can get a lot of production in a very small space. The square foot method was popularised by Mel Bartholomew, and he recommends that you use Mel's mix as a growing media. Now I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to use Willie's Wonder Soil, which is basically whatever compost was in the bed, a bit of shake and feed and a bit of peat moss raked in. Like a lot of people, I'm off of work right now because of this COVID-19 thing, and I'm finding that there's just so much to do. I'm wondering how the hell I ever found time to go to work anyway. I think a lot of people probably agree with that. Right now I think it's time for a beer. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And until next time, cheers. Really? Was that snow? It's like 8 degrees. I was just about to take off my shirt. Well, it's not snowing out the front. Hey, look at that, but it is in the back. What the hell's going on? That is weird. In the back of the garden we have a little bit of snow happening. It's about 8 degrees And if we walk out to the front, little bit weird. How weird is that? Oh well. Let's see if we can get some potatoes sown. Hello again, how's it going, guys? Well, it's